All right. Let me just show you the cases that I've researched, and you can decide if I'm wrong or right. But I have all this information down very packed tight with all highlights and everything, so I can prove everything I say real quickly. Um, so we started at the age of 27 with this little girl named Maria Ridolf. And she was like kidnapped when they were doing piggyback riding. They got dropped photos or something, and then they never found her. And this case got the attention of the President of the United States. Okay? And they had the FBI involved. It was Chicago. Doesn't mean that it matches up to location, but it does match December, one of the hot killing times, which was either August or December. Now, serial killers and people with psychopaths can change their pattern a little bit depending on where they are. At the age of 27, this so-called Bill was Johnny Tesler in the military. Oh my God, look at the picture. Johnny Tesler. Wake up and smell the coffee. It's Bill McReynolds, D.B. Cooper, William Rothstein, whatever you want to call him. Then come at the age of, at the age of 41. Galveston, Texas, August, when his sister died. He took Rhonda Johnson and Sharon Shaw out of Galveston, Texas, missing, killed. This one was actually 1951. August 1951. He would have been aged 31, right? Yeah, 57, sorry. 51, he would have been 21. Sorry, 21 years old. Oh, look. Oh, Beverly Potts. Oh, geez. Beverly Potts. Pay attention. Another baffling case. Fort Worth Trio. December 23rd, 1974, Fort Worth, Texas. 3 girls go missing with a letter and pen, pencil, etc., 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 unsolved. The Girl Scout murders. 1977. One footprint. And with the Girl Scout murders, a note on a donut box. 2 months earlier, we're going to kill 3 girls in tent number whatever. How did they know how many Girl Scouts were going to be there? Because he researched it. This is him, and he blamed it on that Indian guy. December 19th, 1979. Now, this one happened to be in Iowa, another place that he taught. And this one was stabbed in a mall at 10 o'clock at night, but nobody saw anything. And the DNA that they matched to some brother that was in the area just happens to be blamed for the crime. They got 1 drop of DNA off a bloody dress. 1 drop of DNA off a bloody dress. And 1 drop of DNA off a steering wheel. And he wasn't even in that mall that night. Gee, go back to the writing books like Patsy says. Or this guy says, check the DNA. Check the DNA. He's innocent because Bill McReynolds blamed it on him. Oh, when he was 52 years old in 1982, August 1982, he killed a beauty queen. Oh, look, JonBenét Ramsey. Wake up and fucking smell the coffee. Bill McReynolds. By the way, each one of these cases, I see if I can find it. Now, I haven't done enough research yet, but this case with Rachel Nunez, apparently there's a couple of suspects in that. I have to find out, but I will put money on it that the name is Bill. Oh, I just will put money on it. His name is Bill, and somehow he was involved. So the Michelle Martinico murder. We're going backwards now. Going back to Girl Scout murders. There's the flashlight. 1 footprint, just like JonBenét Ramsey. 1 footprint. There was a print on the lens of the flashlight under the plastic covering. Makeshift flashlight. Shoe print, 9.5. They blame this guy, but his DNA didn't match. But they did find out about the sperm being something or other, but I don't think it's him. He was set up, just like the other cases. Michelle Martinico, killed in, Fort Worth Trio. Fort Worth Trio, 1974. In 2001, Bill Hutchins, a former Fort Worth police officer, security guard at the Seminary Sears South Outlet, said he saw 3 girls getting in another car with another security guard on the night they disappeared. They disappear, their car is up there, a letter is written, and there just happens to be a Bill Hutchins. I know Bill's a popular name, it's coincidental, but pay attention, Fort Worth, Texas. August 24th, 1951, at the age of 21, little 10-year-old girl goes missing named Beverly Potts, and there were anonymous letters written to the media. 4 people were blamed. She was a showgirl. Annual summer children's performance being held that evening at Holliger Park. A beauty queen. Ooh, coincidental? No, it ain't coincidental. Beverly Potts, the same case. William Henry Redmond, an Ohio native, formal carnival worker, was indicted in 1988 for a 1951 Pennsylvania murder of 8-year-old Jane Marie Aloff. And just happens to be his name was Bill too. But here's the real killer about it. That's not the Bill I'm looking for. Because there was a bunch of letters written to reporters and stuff like that at the Cleveland Plain Dealer. There was an elderly man. He was supposed to be sick. He wanted to confessing and murdering Potts. And he was going to turn himself in on August 24th, 2001. Just happens to be that he never wrote another letter. And then he died. Well, he didn't die. He went into a nursing home and disappeared. But he died, basically, because those letters were a hoax. Did I say hoax letters? Another clue. This one's a little harder. August 4th, 1971. The murders of Rhonda Johnson and Sharon Shaw. So now, one man was accused of it. And then he was let off of the crime. And then another man supposedly was accused of one murder, but not both of them, on the same incident. And then all of a sudden there were other confessions as well. Just happened to be a lot of wannabes like John Markar. Just like D.B. Cooper, a lot of wannabes. Everybody wanted to be this one. Bell murdered 11 girls. And they were a little bit older. They really didn't fit the same murder, the same MO and all that. I might be wrong on this case, but there was something I read about it that got me, was the August 4th and the Galveston, Texas.